Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Lucky in My Lap. Oh, Lucky, say hello to everybody.
Are you that happy, Lucky?
He's looking around like, what are you all looking at? What you doing? What you talking about? Anyway, so I wanted to talk about a couple of things. One, they have this thing on the MSNBC saying, oh, there's a Republican revolt. No, there's not. The Republicans and Democrats routinely
argue.
Well, they routinely go across the aisle and vote for the other side. It's nothing, and yeah, like my wife said, they argue, but
I think they just do it to aggravate each other.
You know,
sometimes.
Well, most people realize that there's only one political party, but they use two names and try to make people think they're not the same when they are the same. And, they say that, Republicans are revolting. They're not revolting. They're doing the same things they always do, just like the Democrats do the same thing.
Republicans are always revolting. Don't you know that?
Mm-hmm. And I also wanted to say, look, I see these things on Facebook, on YouTube, on Yahoo. We live in scary times. The anti-gun nuts are saying that gun owners should be killed with their own guns. There are liberals out there who are saying that libertarians, anarchists, anyone who is in opposition to their ideas should be killed or put into prison or put into camps. It's just like the Nazis. There are scary times we live in, because if you pay attention to the way the media deals with things,
they twist it.
Yeah, they twist it, and there are Republicans being, as you might say, reformed, or something to that effect. We've lived under socialism for a very, very, very long time. Medicaid, Medicare, government regulation, all that, it's socialism. Food stamps, etc. I'm not saying I totally oppose all of these policies. I don't, but we don't have another choice at this point. We're going to have some major changes before we can have things provided by the private sector. In San Antonio, as well as a lot of cities, it's illegal to help the homeless. You can be jailed or fined if you help the homeless.
That's stupid.
If you collect rainwater from off your house, you can be jailed. We have a larger and larger and larger military, as well as a pseudo-military. The Halliburtons, the so-called civilian contractors. We're living in scary times. There's going to be a Kristallnacht, and it's going to be against people like me and my wife. And that's why we're trying to get ready so we can survive it. But I don't know who's going to ever come to our aid, because we can have a guerrilla war against these people, against the elite, against the state. But I really don't see that we're going to succeed. We're going to need a real military to come in to do it for us, and
there you go.
Because too many people are brainwashed and worship the state and actually believe Obama's a god or a savior of some sort. So we live in scary times, very scary times, people.